Good afternoon, I'm Chiara Petrioli. I am the CEO of WSENSE, which is a deep tech company, so a company based on disruptive patented technologies, building the underwater Wi-Fi and the underwater Internet of Things. In short, providing unprecedented data on the ocean and the seas, an environment which is key for our future, but we know less than faraway planets such as Mars. What we have developed allows to monitor the water column, and we can plug in our underwater sensor node any existing sensor. We process the data and we transform the data into information that we provide in real time via our underwater Wi-Fi, underwater wireless mesh network to the surface, and then through the internet to the final end user that now can see what happens in the underwater environment. And we can plug into this underwater Wi-Fi or underwater internet drones as well as divers that can be connected to this communication system, and we can send information to the sensors to change their application logic, get information from the drones, enable safety of divers. Now, we have applied this kind of technologies to protect coastal areas, for instance. So in marine protected areas, we're currently monitoring the first marine protected area in KSA, so in Saudi Arabia. And in this case, we are getting data from multiple sensors nodes that are located in around 15-20 locations, and provide data on the water quality, but also have attached to it video camera, so we can also get images, and hydrophones. So we can also listen to the voice of the ocean, and through automatic analysis in situ of what we hear, we can identify that there is too much noise in an area where there are mammals, and in the future we will also be able to detect automatically specific species. So this is an example, but we also have a lot of human activities around very critical marine or protected areas or natural resources. Like for instance, here in the Pelagos areas, we have a lot of construction, we have a lot of harbor activity, maritime traffic. So we have also applied along the coast of Tuscany and close to marine protected areas, systems to monitor the noise, but also turbidity, chlorophyll that are associated to activities like dredging, jetting, trenching, providing in real-time alarms or anomalous conditions, informing a more sustainable operation when we act offshore. And now, as a third example, we're bringing these technologies, giving us in real time unprecedented data and providing alarm system, early warning systems, also to the depth of the ocean. So we have version of these nodes going to 3,000 meters and allowing us also to enable protection of the deep sea. And this will allow finally to be informed. And as I've heard in these days during the Ocean Week, what we're missing is data, what we're missing is knowledge, and knowledge means that we can act better because we know what we are doing. So knowledge is also leading to accountability and is also leading us to better behave for a safer ocean, a safer ocean environment. There are incredible technologies, both in terms of novel sensing systems, robotics, that we have now available. Really, it's an amazing time where you see many small companies that are developing even animal-shaped small drones that can explore this environment, which is an hostile environment for the human beings, for us, right? So it's key to have technology exploring an environment where we cannot really operate. But at the same time, these technologies that are coming are difficult to use. So a key aspect is usability, so that even non-technical experts are able to use these technologies. And for this reason, one of the things that we have developed is not only an infrastructure that allows to connect and to be able to control from remote the drones, but also that allow to deploy easily sensors that are technologies that can provide in situ monitoring system constantly in some areas, but are also easier for the time being to operate. We have developed for Norwegian salmon aquaculture, and we have tested it even remotely with non-technical skilled people. It's possible to deploy. So even in marine protected areas, it's possible for the few people that can actually manage and operate to easily use these technologies and getting the data. And also the third aspect is moving from legacy systems, where every time you have a new sensor, you have to change the system, to solutions where you can plug and play, you can change the sensors, you can connect everything to new technology which is available. And this is exactly what we have been focusing on, and what now with our Internet of Underwater Things technology, we start being able to use. When I was 23, I entered a PhD and a career that originally was in research. I'm also a full professor at one of the main universities in Italy, lab director. I've been vice rector at the university. And I've done this because I wanted, through research, to change the world. And then it happened that we had developed disruptive technology, and to change the world, you also have to take action, okay, and make it happen, in real life. And this is what I'm doing now as an entrepreneur and leading a deep tech scale-up. So what I'm saying to women, if you consider what I'm doing, I'm working as an engineer with marine biologists, oceanographers. I have in the past worked with marine archaeologists, right? So in a truly multidisciplinary way, and through the fact that you have the tools, the engineering, digital tools to envision a different future, you can really lead the future. And so technology gives us this power. So I think it's super important that female scientists and engineers take action, especially at a time where there is climate change, big challenge in front of us that we feel ours, but then we should bring our ideas to life, and we need to have the tools that are needed for that. So selecting a career in science or engineering give you these tools. Then you can apply it to multidisciplinary research and enjoy having impact. And to actually have impact, you need to bring to real life, to the market, your innovations. And this is what really motivates being also an entrepreneur, which is not an easy daily life, but it's really proving that you can shape the future of our planet for good. Yesterday, here at the Ocean Week, I was listening to an amazing female scientist, Sylvia Earle, who has changed as an oceanographer the way we explore the underwater environment. She's over 80 and she's still very active, passionate about trying new technologies to raising what we know about the ocean and the way we protect it. And still at the frontier of the most innovative technological projects in the field. And you can see this positive attitude, this enthusiasm. And we tend to be negative and being worried about the problems, but actually you can see in her eyes, in her words, the fact that we are generating knowledge. And this is partially the reason why we're worried. We know now what we have to face. But at the same time, 3 years ago, we wouldn't have had the technologies that today allow us to explore the oceans. So the technology is so far progressing that in this domain, but also in other domains, think about what happened with COVID, we prove ourselves that in a year or two, we can solve very big challenges. There is an incredible opportunity brought by our knowledge, our science, our technologies. So I want to be very positive, and because I think this is actually what we as entrepreneurs, we as engineers are seeing every day. The possibility, also with the support of investors, to bring new opportunities and new solutions to life very quickly and solve the challenges in front of us. And to an even extent, this is really allowing us to see, in front of us, a good future where we can change the way we act, but we can sustainably develop a wealthy economy. And we need to be pioneer and to lead this change without worrying, but simply taking actions.